honor of filling in the oval for us on June 22nd or during only voting starting June 12th. I really appreciate it. And now for the woman of the day, let's hear from Shahana.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. And yes, this is the day we were waiting for. So finally, thank you, Charles and Dan. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I thank to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we are here and it's the blessing day, and without the Allah's rahmah and barakah we cannot do anything. So first I say Alhamdulillah, and I start my speech with in the name of God, which is Bismillah. I'm thankful to today. I'm here. Of course, is the grace of God, but also the people they put me here. There is our state senator, uh, our district 23, Diane Sabino, and my lovable and our most popular and our child from our community, who is our assembly member Charles Falls. Everybody, please put your hands. And they both of them they nominated me and Charles, putting me through how to do all this process and everything. Sometimes I get confused, and he said, "Don't worry, Shahana, we will take care of it," and he did take care of it. And also I want to remember those people we are here, like me and Charles and others. There is so many activism, so many heroism, and they did, broke these glasses, the ceilings of glasses that those people fought. That's why we're here. Like many people, and it's especially in our Staten Island, you know, our assemblywoman, Debbie Rose, and our brother Charles Falls. Without their hard work and struggle, we wouldn't be here. Like me, Diane just said, I'm a South Asian Muslima, and of course, I'm a Muslima, and it's hard to say that in Staten Island I'm standing here and I've been nominated. Also, they kind of, the speaker before me, they kind of define what is the district leader do, because I'm door knocking, I'm going to different event, and everybody say end of it, actually what is district leader do, and then I have to explain to them. Actually, district leader is kind of pillar of the party. So we are the Democratic Party. So district leader also a bridge between the party and the voters. So district leader always has to make sure the county committee members are active whenever they need help. They should be come beside them and help them. Not only accountability, it's also responsible to take care of the every county committee member in the county. And also the district leader, they make sure that the poll workers are there, they've been treated well, Democrat poll worker there, and these poll workers should be from our own community. Also, they are kind of the leader of the county committee and county committee members. So what I'm going to do, inshallah, inshallah, when I become, inshallah, I will become the female district leader, Assembly District 61. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure that um, our Democrat voters, they've been served justly. And I'm going to bring the strength in our Democrat Party in Staten Island, especially in the district, Assembly District 61. Assembly District 61, we have more than like 50,000, right, Danny? Because he's more experienced. I need his witness. So more than 50,000 Democrat voters. So we have good number of Democrat voters, but still we have a good number of not, inactive voters. So we will make sure, I will make sure the inactive voter become the active voters. We will have more, voter registration, and make sure that the election time, everybody go to the poll and they vote. So we want to bring. I want to bring the as many as possible that the the voter, the Democrat voter, they go and vote, and we will. That's why I'm going to listen to the voters, why inactive voters, why they don't vote. Then I will figure out how to work with them with my teams, and then we will go every single county committee member to first I will try to educate them and help them to bring this voter to the polling site. And second one, I will try to do that, make more voter registration by the educating people, going to the small street fair, going to the every church, masjid, in a mandir, any temple, anywhere, everywhere, and talk to people how important to become a registered voter and then also a active voter. And the more things I will do, that I will try to increase more polling site, our Democrat polling site poll workers. And I will be make sure it's diverse poll worker. If you go to the many board of election, you can see Diane just say only one color of the people is the coordinator. One color of the people is the same color of people. They are like in those higher position. No, we have to have. Yes, and it's a paid position. So I want this polling worker from my community so they can get this good pay. Also, they are part of the essential worker. I didn't know until the last election. Yes, and also I'm going to be go to the different CBOs and make sure they all have voter registration. They give workshop about what is the mean of being a Democrat voters and how to be. We can change our this country. We can have our see if we can change our county, our assembly district. It's going to change slowly our whole nation. So that's I'm going to make sure, and also I'm going to make sure that every our county committee member, they go and collect the signature for our especially our party nominated candidate, and every single county committee member, I will make sure they go out and collect the signature. If they have some shortcoming, I will personally help. And many people, I do that. It's not only I, as me and my family, we all do that, and my community people. And so that's the one I really want to do, and many more. Please give me more idea. And we have so many ideas, so it's going to take a long. And my children say, make it short, mom. So I have to make it short. Okay, and one more thing. I just want to thank many people, um, especially the people who came from all the way to Pennsylvania, my family, and my family from New Jersey, and that's my brother-in-law, and my whole family, my friends. They are from far away. My masjid, and every single one that came. And thank you, and Rebecca, and James. You are awesome people. We can see our future. Thank you, Mr. Falls, and my sister Aisha, sister Mariam. You're my sister. That's why we're here. Thank you, every single one. And thank you, Mr. Macbeth. Thank you, Mr. Park, Robert, to be here and support it. Thank you very much.
Now that we're done thanking everybody, first we have to win. So how do we win? How do we win? Right, inshallah. It's very, see, this is going to be a very complicated primary. Why? Because we're running two different types of races. So it's going to be a very busy ballot too. It's going to be a very big ballot. Because on one side of the ballot, you're going to see the mayor's race. I know there's 50 people, I think, running for mayor. Seriously, there's 8 or 9 people running for mayor. That's going to take up a very big piece of real estate on the ballot. There's going to be, how many candidates in the North Shore? How many? 9 people running for the North Shore council seat. That's going to take up another very big piece of real real estate on the ballot. There's a 4-way race for city controller, a 3-way race for public advocate before we get to the district leader, which is not, by the way, a ranked choice race. So those other races are all ranked choice. So they're going to be listed in a different way. You have all probably heard about ranked choice, and people are starting to think about ranked choice, and the ballot's going to look a little different. This race is being done under state rules. So it's a simple race. Shahana versus whoever's running against her, Danny versus whoever's running against her. So I always like to say, politics is very simple. It's a business about relationships. You know Shahana. So for those of you who have agreed to help and support Shahana, you need to tell people that as busy as that ballot looks, and it is, and all the decisions they have to make that day, and they do, they cannot forget to turn the ballot over and vote for your friend. And you have to make it personal. They need to know that this matters to you, that you took time out of your life to knock on their door and ask them to vote in a race that most people probably don't even know exists, but that it matters to you. And here's why. Because she's a good person. And here's the thing, you heard her talk about all the things she wants to do to grow the Democratic Party. Who else does that? For nothing, for free, on her own time. That's personal. So, first she has to win. So we can come back here, hopefully, God willing, when the sun is not striking the stones off the pavement, as my grandfather used to say. And she'll be able to thank us all because we were successful. So I want to thank you all for coming out today, because we're going to make history. We're going to re-elect Danny Lavelle to district leader, and we're going to make history when we elect Shahana on June 26th. Thank you.
So with that, we're actually going to be closing out, and then we're going to take pictures, so do not leave yet. So I'm actually going to ask Brother Abdul Hafiz to actually close this out, because he is the president of the Islamic Leadership Council. So Brother Abdul Hafiz, we'd just like to close this out.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and most merciful. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our leaders, our political leaders here. And I know some of them personally. And I greet those whom I don't know, and I hope that we get to know each other later on. I would like just to say one thing before we close, or before I close, that the future depends on the change that we think about and we apply and work for. So our future depends on what we are doing today, because today is a part of the future. So we have to think about, when we are supporting someone, it is not that we're supporting that single person. We are supporting ourselves. We are supporting also the kids and the future generations. So when we support Shahana today, our sister Shahana, and we support those who are around us, we are working towards a better change or better future. And when we are supporting Shahana, it is not an individual support, and we have to think that our votes is not individual vote. It is whom you know. If you know 2, 3, 4, 10 people, you need to contact those people. If they are registered to vote, they need to vote. And if they are not registered, they have to register, because every single vote counts, and every single person has to say that we are supporting the change, and we are supporting the democracy, and we are supporting the diversity. And that's what we want here. So with this, I will close. And I say, سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. جزاكم الله خير. السلام عليكم, and thank you very much.
Thank you.